We are heading towards a nuclear famine. Let's talk about it. So there's already been massive threats and massive problems with our food supply. We've already seen warning after warning of hundreds of millions of people at risk of starving to death worldwide. Okay, but this is a different scenario. This is something even bigger that a lot of people haven't thought about. I didn't even really think about it until I read this, and it makes complete sense. And the more you think about it, this would have devastating consequences on the planet for years, for decades, and that's what this study even says. So it says if there was a nuclear conflict between, the study was based off of India and Pakistan, okay, but now we're just related to Russia and Ukraine, or Russia and the United States, NATO, all these different things. We have even more of a volatile nuclear situation. So just a nuclear situation between India and Pakistan would devastate agriculture worldwide. And you'd be like, what do you mean agriculture? Would it blow up farmland? No. It would completely change the weather. Okay, have you ever heard the term nuclear winter? That's what we would be living in, guys. It would be devastating. It would be scary. Okay, and we are already experiencing situations like this currently. Okay, we're already having massive crop failure and crop yields. We'll get to that in just a second. But this would devastate the United States and the globe just from a nuclear conflict in a totally different country. Okay, it would totally change weather patterns and rainfall and sunlight and growth production, everything, not to mention all the supply chain issues. Here's a quote from the study really quick. It says, in the US, corn production would decline by an average of 10% for an entire decade, with the most severe decline about 20% in year 5. There would be a similar decline in soybean production, with the most severe loss, again, 20% in year 5. So that's just for the US. A second study found a significant decline in Chinese middle season rice production. During the first 4 years, rice production would decline by an average of 21%. So this could have devastating effects if we did, even just having a few nuclear bombs go off. This could totally change the atmosphere, change the weather patterns, change the sunlight, all of it, guys. And this would have devastating effects on our agriculture as well, not to mention the radiation exposure to all the water and all the food that we would be eating too would be potentially contaminated with radiation. And here's a couple articles just to show you that wheat production, grain production is already drastically down without a nuclear scenario. So if we did have something like that, it would be way more than 2 billion. This is an old study from almost a decade ago. Okay, so the population's much higher, and we didn't have all these other issues as well. So let's dive into these headlines really quick. U.S. wheat crop hit by dry winter, then soggy spring, adding to global tightness. Here's another one. How wheat shortage is sparking a global food crisis. Wheat crops almost everywhere are coming under threat from extreme weather. Okay, we are already having a global crisis from supply chain issues, and now weather is also devastating us. I was reading in South Dakota, this is the lowest amount of acres that they've ever had planted in recorded history. Okay, lowest amount of acres that they've ever had planted. So this could happen in America, guys. This isn't just like, oh, America's fine, we can produce enough food. Can we really? If all these different things are hitting us at the same time, can we really? So what are you doing to get ready? Okay, 2 billion people projected just to die from starvation from a nuclear event. Okay, that's not even to mention the people that would die from the actual event. Okay, and I've said it multiple times, nascent iodine. Get some of that, some of the best stuff you can get. It's good for water purification. It's good for wounds. It's good for nuclear fallout. It's good for all these different things. So nascent iodine, check it out. It's in a liquid form and you can just drop it and it should last you a really long time as well. And it's normally super concentrated. Start growing food, guys. We can no longer depend on the powers that be to supply food. Okay, you can work your job, you can work hard, you can bust your butt making money. You could have already worked your whole life, retired now, and you just expect someone to at least have some food on the shelves that you can buy. It's not that's leaving us very quickly. Okay, and you might say, oh, my shelves are filled. Yeah, wait till later this year till these wheat harvests come in and these grain harvests. Corn was down 33% as well. I made a whole video on that. Corn planting, they normally have 33% more corn planted in the ground now already from all these conditions, fertilizer prices, seed prices, weather events. Okay, so if you're not learning how to grow food now, that's gonna be the most important skill in a SHTF scenario, guys. The most important skill, because that's the skill that can get you the longest. Societies were built on agriculture. Okay, you can hunt, you can do all these things. That's not how societies were built. That's not how humans amassed billions of people. Okay, I'm an optimist. Okay, I think if something happens, we are gonna rebuild, we can restart. So you need to have these skills now. What are the perfect skills for a restart scenario? They always say, oh, the great reset. Okay, well, we will reset and we'll just live more holistic and better lives. And that's what you can do. You could use this as an opportunity. The power goes out, nukes are dropped, EMPs are dropped. Use this as an opportunity, okay? Grow your own food, become even stronger and more resilient, okay? We are gonna be the ones that survive this situation, okay? Get your mind right, get your spirit right. All these things are critical for this situation, okay? Guys, I know not everyone's religious. I'm not pushing this on anyone. You can do whatever you want. You can call it whatever you want. But I pray every day to keep my mind right, to keep me focused. You can say you meditate, whatever you want to call it, guys. But I pray every day to keep me focused, to keep my mind right, and to stay on track, and to just be on point, okay? So that's what we need to be focused on. We need to get ready. No one's gonna save us from these scenarios, guys. There's just too many things happening, okay? They have so many things that they could just throw at us right now, and I'm sure they love that. They love that. That's why my last video I was talking about how they want to disarm us, because we really are on the edge of a massive collapse. And that's always key, is to have the population disarmed so you can completely control the collapse as well. So grow your own food, guys. Get chickens, grow microgreens, grow wheatgrass, anything. Grow stuff on your shelf, on your windowsill. Grow a couple pots on your balcony or on your porch, whatever, guys. Just like get the experience so you have it now, okay? Because these skills are going to be critical. You're going to have the most valuable skills in an SHTF scenario. And even now, every day, these skills are getting more valuable. The more food you can grow, the more you can fight inflation and not have to pay more at the grocery store. So these skills are already coming in handy now, right now. You're already eating better, eating organically. You don't have all these pesticides, whatever, sprayed on your food, whatever you want. You know exactly what went into that food that you're eating. So get chickens, grow something, guys. Grow one seed. Just try it. See if you can germinate a seed and get the little taproot to come out. You can do it, guys. Anyone can do this. Humans were built to farm and grow food. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about this scenario. What are you doing to get prepared? Are you growing food? Do you have chickens? I've seen so many people say, you inspired me to get chickens. You inspired me to start a garden. That's like the best feeling ever, guys. That's like the best. I love that. I love reading comments like that. That's awesome. And it wasn't even me, guys. You already had these ideas. You already wanted to do it. It was you. You did the work. I didn't do anything. So I'm just a guy talking in his car. So you guys did it. You did the work. That's awesome, though, that you guys are saying I inspired you. Thank you so much for that. And I'm super blessed to have you guys watching. You guys inspire me. You guys keep me motivated to post videos every day. Get it out for you guys. Get this information out for you guys. Because it's critical. It's a crazy world. And there's no time to waste, guys. This is urgent. So super blessed to have you guys. And you guys have a blessed day. And thanks, guys.